Shalom. First off, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahar Kodash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS who have taught us this word, teach us this word today. And I want to give a salutation unto the elect of the nation of Israel. I want to start off with Romans chapter 10, verse 17, which says, "So then faith cometh by hearing, and hearing by the word of the Most High. But I say, have they not heard? Yes, verily, their sound went into all the earth, and their words unto the ends of the world." Now, what is the scripture saying? This is saying that the truth has gone out into the four corners of this earth. This word has been spread abroad. Why? Because, the Israelites have been scattered across the four corners of this earth. And so the elect are all over this planet, and the word has to be preached to them, and it has come by way of the internet. Now, the elect, those who have been called into this truth and will ultimately be chosen amongst those who are called, the thing that is a foundational, step that the elect was took and was given by the Most High is the faith that the elect had to receive this word. Because when we read verse 17 again, it says, "So then faith cometh by hearing, and hearing by the word of the Most High." And so when this word went out, the elect heard it, and when they heard it, they believed it. And that is a gift that the Most High gave the elect to believe these words. And it is in fact a gift, as we read in Ephesians chapter 2, verse 8, where it says, "For by grace are ye saved through faith, and that not of yourselves, it is the gift of the Most High." And so the Most High has gifted the elect with an immeasurable amount of faith to come from a place where this world is pushing lies, saying that we are African Americans, saying that we are Mexicans, saying that we are Native Americans, saying that Jesus is the Lord, saying all sorts of manners of different things. There's so many lies and falsehoods that are perpetuated as truth in this world. And for this word to go out and to believe it in spite of everything that is pushed, that is a gift. And we know it's a gift. Why? Because not all of Israel can receive this word. You have a lot of Israelites that will hear this word, will hear the truth, will come up on the highways and listen, or will come across a video, and they think what we're preaching is ridiculous. They think what we're preaching they think what we're preaching is the lie. And it's because faith isn't mingled with it. As the scriptures say, they have eyes, but they can't see, and ears, but they can't hear. And why are those, senses spiritually blocked off? Because faith isn't with them. But what did Yahweh Shai say in the book of Matthew? It says, Blessed are your eyes, for they see. Blessed are your ears, for they hear. Because we were given the gift of faith. And what is faith? Let's get Hebrews chapter 11, verse 1. It says, "Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen." And so when we receive this word, and we hear about the promises, we hear about the kingdom, we hear about these different things that aren't tangible, they aren't in front of us. Some things that we believe in this truth can't be proven by just showing a person. We can't show a person that there are angels surrounding us at all times. We can't show a person that there are chariots invisible in the sky. We can't show people these things. We can break down the prophecies, but until the prophecies come to pass, such as salvation, such as America being destroyed, all it is prophecy, and it takes faith to believe it. But faith is the evidence of things not seen. Faith is the glue that allows us to believe what hasn't happened yet, to believe things that we can't see, to believe things that we hope for that we don't have in our possession yet. And that isn't given to everybody. But to come into this truth, to receive this word, it takes faith. You have to have faith. And without it, you won't receive it. A lot of this truth, is you can break things down, but a person won't, receive it unless that faith is there. And I want to get Hebrews chapter 11 verse 6, which says, but without faith it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to the Most High must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. And so, for example, the names, you can break down the names to somebody. You can go through the scriptures, go through the Hebrew, show them that the name of the Most High is Yahweh, show them that the name of whom this world ignorantly calls Jesus is truly Yahweh Shai. You can show them these things. Yet, as the scriptures say, some have eyes but they can't see and ears that they can't hear. You can break it down to them step by step, and they just won't believe it. It just won't click with them because that faith isn't there. You can go to Revelation chapter 1, read it, showing that Yahweh Shai is a dark-skinned man. You can go to scriptures in the Bible showing that the angels are dark-skinned, and people will still think that it's ridiculous because that faith isn't there. The Lord didn't open it up to them, And so, the elect, the faith that they are given is a gift from the Most High that, once we come into this truth and we have that level of faith, we have to continue to build that faith, to continue to, increase it, because we're going to need a large measure of faith in these times that we are coming into. And for those of us who have been called into this truth, who are the hopeful elect striving for salvation, it should build our faith even more that we were able to receive this truth, that we were able to be here believing and having our faith confirmed by prophecies coming to pass. And for example, the prophecy of the MOTB, we see it falling into place. So that should confirm our faith, and our faith has to be built even more, because in these times that we're coming into, faith is all that we're going to be able to go off of. When we get to the point where we have to go off the grid and we can't buy or sell because we aren't getting the chip, when we are in the face of death, that faith, which is that the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen, we have to have faith to believe that in the face of death, to rather die than take the chip, because we will be the first fruits of the kingdom. It's going to take a high measure of faith to believe that. It's going to take a high measure of faith to know that even though we have no means to get any food, the Lord is going to take care of us anyway. Where it's easier to say it now, it's easy to have faith when we're not in the position, but once we are in that position, that faith is going to have to be exercised. And as the scriptures say, let's grab this real fast. We're going to grab Matthew chapter 17 verse 20. It says, and Yahweh Shai said unto them, because of your unbelief, for verily I say unto you, if ye have faith as a grain of mustard seed, ye shall say unto this mountain, remove hence to yonder place, and it shall move, and nothing shall be impossible unto you. And when you get into that faith of a mustard seed, it's not saying that you only need a little faith and that'll allow you to move a mountain, because you can look up a mustard seed and see that it's small and think, okay, well, if I just have a little faith, then I'll be fine. No, what that's saying is that mustard seed, we are that mustard seed. And when you plant that mustard seed and you see the great tree that it grows into, that's the amount of faith that we have to have inside of us. Even though we are but these, imperfect creatures, we are, these small people, we, for lack of better words, we have to have a great, immense amount of faith as the size of that tree in comparison to the small seed, and then nothing will be impossible unto us. For those that the scriptures speak about, that a standard shall be lifted up when the enemy come in like a flood, where brothers will receive spiritual power and things like that. That's not just going to be given to anybody. That's going to be given to the Akim that believe that that's possible. And so with this gift of faith, we have to build upon it and grow our faith. We have to pray for more faith and not be, content with the level of faith that we're at. And we have to continue to build upon it and show our faith through our works, and because faith is what is going to get us out of here. Our faith and our works, our faith in Yahweh Shai, our faith that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai got us. You know, that's what matters. You know, so like I want to check if I had any. Let me see. Hebrews chapter 10 verse 38 or verse. Yep. Hebrews chapter 10 verse 38. It says, "Now the just shall live by faith. But if any man draw back, my soul shall have no pleasure in him." You know, but and what's that man drawing back? That's you know, you may have a level of faith. It may be having faith in this time, but when the going really gets tough, then you draw back. Then, you know, as the scriptures say, you know, as the sinner that goes two ways, where, you know, your heart ain't all the way in it, your faith ain't all the way cemented. The Lord ain't gonna have no pleasure in a person whose faith ain't all the way cemented. We gotta know that this word is true, and there's gonna come a time where, you know, this word that we have been, you know, gaining the wisdom and knowledge in, the things that we have been reading, the prophecies that we have been reading are going to come to pass. We are going to be in the middle of it. We are going to be in the middle of Jacob's trouble. We are going to be in the middle of when the love of many waxes cold. We are going to be in the middle of these things, and that's when our faith is going to have to be, you know, boisterous. You know, it says, "But we are not of them who draw back unto perdition, but of them that believe to the saving of the soul." That's the scriptures say, we have not been given the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. You know, if we are of the elect, then we have that believing unto the saving of our soul. You know, and that's what we're going to have to put into practice, put into effect, right now, and even more so in these times to come. You know, so hey, this is the elect's faith that we're talking about. This ain't just, you know, saying that we believe the word and, you know, we're a little fearful, we're not all the way there. No, we have to be all the way in with this thing. Our mind has to be all the way convinced of you know, believing what the scriptures have told us, believing that the Lord is a rewarder to them that diligently seek him. And then, hey, what is going to be our faith cemented is going to be the actions that we take, the works that we do in how do I put it, Salakia, it's going to be the word, it's going to be the actions and, you know, the works that we do in the name of our faith. Because as the scriptures say, faith without works is dead. So when we show forth our faith, that is the Lord. That's us showing Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai that we truly believe. You know, and so, hey, that's all I wanted to grab at this lesson. You know, Lord's will was edifying. Once again, I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Ba'aruch Kodash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS who have taught us this word, teach us this word today. And I want to give a salutation unto the elect. Shalom.